Yo, what up guys, SooFlux here, and just have to put this out there. Look at the fudging gadget skin, just by the minute, it's just pointed out, amazing, you know what I mean, neon green now, shout out to Epic, their gadget skin's on point now. So with that being said, let's get right into the deck for Twinsy. First thing is a health potion, mana potion, and healer's token, just in case you guys are offlaning with him, did great. So just for the record, have Archmagus, just in case you guys are wondering. And let's get right into it. First thing is Smiley Stone Gem, all happy cast, if you guys are wondering, all happy casts. And then you have an Impact Hammer, minor wound, a major wound, and a wound. Impact Hammer once again, major wound, and 2 major wounds, and then a major cast. I don't know why I said 3 major wounds. Cut that out, cut it out, alright? Anyways, yes, major cast, 2 major wounds, Impact Hammer once again, this is all minor strikes. This is a temporary card. Same thing with the Micro Nuke temporary card. Micro Nuke, which has 2 major casts and a strike. Sage Ward, which has 2 minor casts and a cast. Whirling Wand's gonna have a strike, major cast, and a vicious kinetic. And lastly, Hunger Maul, all its drains, helps a lot with crit bonus and just lifesteal in general. So let's get right into it. Thank you guys for everything. If you guys enjoy this, drop a damn like. Love you guys, and let's get right into it. Play it. See, kind of played Twin Blast a couple times, and guess what? Your boy had to play him jungle. Finally, actually played him a couple times, did great every single time, and it just feels like my ADC game is on another level. Like, I'm being dead honest. Used to jungle a lot. I used to play this person a lot, Rampage, Grux, Crunch. But thinking about it, I've been playing a shit ton of carries and been doing great. Like, honestly, my KD, I'm saying per game. Obviously, KD doesn't mean anything, but ever since I played with Revenant, I'm not BSing, literally average like 14 plus kills every single game. Like, it's insane. Lately, dead serious, 16 plus kills. Like, it just mentally changed how I play. I've been like literally trying to mainly play ADC and stuff like that, and really did improve lately. So even if I don't get the kill, I have my partners to finish them off. Like, I do not mind. But lately, being dead serious, if you guys feel like you guys are doing bad, go change up your character, hero style, how you play, and maybe that might change your perspective on Paragon. Oh, I don't do good jungling. Oh, it's my team. Why not try ADC? Because that might change the outcome. Near the end of the game, you do a shit ton of damage. You need to understand that's a lot of damage going on through that one person. So what I'm trying to say is, go and change your role. If you really feel like you're losing every game, go do an ADC if you feel like you could aim, stuff like that, and maybe it might change how you play and get out of your division, apparently to Agora. So just saying, I changed my role and mainly played ADC, and what I'm trying to get out of this, you could probably get out of your division. I'm going from Platinum and literally near Diamond. So easy. Lately, my last 40 games completely took me out of one division that whole entire time. So besides that, I'm not talking about changing roles. Let's talk about this gameplay. Just like what I said, I am jungling, and I'm doing great as an ADC, so why not jungle and do great and do a shit ton of damage near the end of the game. So what I'm trying to do is always get those last hits on those really important people, like their ADC, their assassins, if anything, and if it comes down to it, kill their support, honestly. But right here, we tower dove. This guy was a one-shot. We ended up killing him. The Revenant destroyed his life, and me and this Revenant were scaling our cards. As in, I was high level and high cards, and he was doing the same thing. Their ADC just... They had 2 ADCs actually. They had a Revenant, also they had a Yin. So it was like either or. It was legit a 2v2. Then it comes down to supports, because those need to really help us in team fights to destroy their ADCs. So it was kind of funny. It was like a 2v2. And at the same time though, we played it very smart. Shout out to my friend. He's always support for me. He lives in Australia. Really hard to, play in a US server. But, we do try to compromise that. We play it smooth. Even with 300 ping. Is that going to stop us? Yeah, it does, honestly. But, besides that, though, we're still enjoying it. Even with, just like what I said, his high ping, he still does great shit with a support player, honestly. With anybody, he does great. He doesn't miss as much with his, thunk and stuff. So, he's really good as a support. So, we're trying to compromise that. I do really good as an ADC, and we're just doing work. And also, if you guys feel like you guys are always losing, go match up, go team up with someone, you know what I mean? Like, go in a party, go play, because it literally changed my whole entire perspective. Teaches me how to play in different positions, teaches me how to play with the party. We all teach each other in a certain way, even if it means cussing each other out like we do 95% of the time. But you know, we're doing good. What'd you say about my mom? Nothing. I didn't say anything. Peon. Yeah, nobody heard that. And by the way, this guy was shitting a shitstorm. Like, I'm being dead serious. He was hacking. He was doing something. I don't know what he was doing. Walking through walls, hitting his forehead into the grass. Like, I legit don't know. But he's going left and right, trying to hack or DDoS me. I'm not sure. But, you know, that didn't stop me. Just like what I said, I have black buff. Obviously, I'm abusing the dump out of it. Took their green buff. You know, obviously, I have to keep their minions in just in case. Just to stall their green buff as well. And went for the Revenant, had black buff, obviously. He got hands really quick. Shout out to my friend. He ulted, really good ult. We tossed him up in the air, and then we ended up finishing him off. Around this time, we all have like max HP. I have green buff still. And what I did was push these minions a little bit forward and set forward prime. Just have to like throw this out there. Guys, set up your lanes before you go to Orb Prime. I don't care what it is. You know, I was tossing these kids. My last game, literally, before this video, ended up doing great. Actually decent. You know, I did stupid pushes, but I went like 16 and 13 or so. The thing is that before you throw your hands on Orb Prime, you need to set up your lanes, because they could gank, kill you, and they just need to teleport actually back to their base, and the minions by themselves will get pushed up towards your inhibs and destroy them themselves. So really set up for Orb Prime. So just in case anything does happen, you kill like 3 people, need to teleport, push that lane up just in case they do get into a fight or so. You know, just play it smart. That really cost us the game. This guy kept spamming it. I went for it. You know, cost us completely the hands. He got wrecked through the wall from River, but it was super funny though. Just abused the shit out of obliteration. If I ever do play with the Revenant, which I do 95% of the time now. Literally, if they have a ward or you have a ward, you can see them through the wall. You could Q right through the wall and hit 700 damage. You know what I mean? So I have an insane build now. Even improved it with my friend. You know, we really did do the test builders like on the website, and you guys need to start doing that to do your like builds and stuff, because I'm hitting 1,100 per half second. So just think about that. Half a second, I'm hitting 1,100. It's just insane. The build I did, me and my friend were just improving it. We did the deck builder. Really does help out what your ability damage is, how you are, your damage in total, mana regen. Like, this really helps in general. So start doing your decks on that, and it would generally get you a lot better on deck building, because that's what I did. That's what my friend did. Me and him just randomly went through every single deck and started, you know, making it a lot better. The DPS, HP regen, mana regen, whatever it is. We really did change our decks, made them even better. So maybe tomorrow I'll do a gameplay on Revenant and show the build in the beginning. Really did change it up, and I hit like 700 with the Q ability, obliteration. Even with Orb Prime, you're hitting a lot more. Just thinking about it, I hit like 900, maybe even 870 or so. You're hitting a lot with your damn basic damage. Mixing it up with your ability damage, which is your Q. Hitting 700 with that, you're really changing the game. With just 2 abilities, or even 1 ability, basic damage, you're hitting 1,200 plus, and it's just game over from there, whatever hero you're going against. That's why I love Revenant now. He's just on top of his grind. Really do enjoy him. Probably the best ADC. I used to think it was Yin, but really do enjoy Revenant. So besides him, you never queue over a horde of minions. That's number 1. Number 2, Twin Blast is great too. We ended up pushing left, but obviously middle is free as well. So we just kept going ham, either or. You know what I mean? We kept going left and right. Really did start switching, so our minions were pushed up. Right lane, they're slow pushing right. Really have to keep in mind of those. If you guys are just ever wondering how to slow push, start shooting the back minions, the shooting minions. What I do, shoot the 2 big minions or so, whatever shooting minions are in the back, it slow pushes them, as well as, just in case, I shoot like 1 bullet on a regular minion, and it starts slow pushing eventually towards their side, and when you're in a team fight, they don't notice, and eventually it hits their inhib, and it'll destroy it themselves. So, just for the record, got tossed by the Gideon, the Yin, the Gadget, the freaking Decker, Grux, their mothers, sisters, cousins, and that pretty much wraps it up. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Please drop a like. I love you guys to death for everything. Like, you guys are just the best, honestly. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace. Easy game. Nothing major.